They don't know they're the original man God created. They don't know they invented the pyramid. They don't know the Moors took knowledge to the Greeks and the Egyptians took, and the Moors brought knowledge to Spain and Europe. They don't know they're these intellectual people. And then the black people that give other races the green light to disrespect us.
That when you ask a lot of these Mexican fools and white fools, and you tell them, hey, why are you using that word so much? And they're like, oh, well, I grew up around the black homies, blah, blah, blah. And they like,
might have to drop a dime on this.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta stop.
I don't like that shit.
For sure, bro.
I don't like that shit.
All right, y'all, we back with another video, man. Y'all know how we do. Always pushing help growth and a better understanding. So in this video, y'all, we're going over Afroman. He goes into a deep dive of some problems we have here on the land with people, you know, using our derogatory terms, getting in our spaces, you know, mimicking us, and it's time for us to start gatekeeping our culture. So Afroman brought up an excellent point on how on the West Coast, how he got so uncomfortable there that he had to move because he felt like he was gonna have to take somebody out because of the disrespect. Can't make this stuff up. And check this out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, push on the algorithm. I greatly appreciate that. Let's get it.
And another thing I wanted to talk about too is I saw you don't say the N-word in your music. What kind of prompted that choice?
Well, first of all, the N-word is the most, I'm trying to find that word is said in the dictionary. It's the most offensive word in the English language. I don't like being greeted with it. I don't address my brothers and sisters with it. Like, if you're on the Lakers, you're not gonna say, fuck the Lakers. Or if you're an Englishman, you're not gonna walk around saying, hey, what's up, Limey? You know what I'm saying? If you're a Mexican, you're not gonna walk around going, hey, Beaner, what's happening?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't feel black people should disrespect the home team. You know, I know in America, they hear it so much. Like if I had a bunch of give me a bunch of white kids.
All right,
they're all
right here.
Yeah, they're all my, give them to me as babies.
Here you go.
Right, all right. And I when I see it, I say, hunky, 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 hunky. I separate them from the older white people that love them. The older white people that's gonna give them dignity and pride and say, hey, we're Americans. We're white people. I separate them from them people. And I got them over here in my little chicken coop. And I'm like, you're a honky, 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 honky. What are those little white kids gonna grow up saying?
Cracker, honky.
And then they're gonna shake, they're gonna be like, what's up, my honky? They're gonna have pride when they say it. Hey, what's up, honky?
Yeah.
Innocent and uninformed, because I done separated them from the people that will give them the dignity and pride to say that. So I'm thinking hundreds of years ago, the black people that couldn't speak English, nigga, 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 nigga. Sometime I watch a movie, the slave would be like, whose nigga is you? You know, they don't know no better. They don't know they're the original man God created. They don't know they invented the pyramid. They don't know the Moors took knowledge to the Greeks and the Egyptians took, and the Moors brought knowledge to Spain and Europe. They don't know they're these intellectual people. All they know is what this guy that don't like them told them. That's my reason why I don't like the N-word. I don't think black people should call themselves that. I guess that's it in a nutshell.
I guess growing up, and I grew up in what they call a diverse environment where it was used a lot. And I was always told that it was a way of reappropriating a word that was used to dehumanize the community. So it's like by using it ourselves, we're taking that power away.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna piss on you. And I'm gonna tell you it's raining. Is that rain just because I say it's rain? No, that's piss. I salute the brothers that tried that. And I understand, ain't nothing wrong. You know, like if I stick you with a pin, it's typical if you jump. I gotta salute a brother that don't let the N-word hurt him. He use it, he get with him. Like you can't hurt him like that. I salute that. At the same time, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, how they using it nowadays, it's like you're gonna basically have to crash out. It's not, you know, back in the days, I guess it was a little different, but how they using it, so many cultures is using this word. I'm with Afroman on this. It's like, why do they do it? But I'm gonna show y'all exactly Mexican giving his take on it. And y'all can see why they actually really love doing it so much. Check it out.
At what point in your life did you come to that conclusion?
I think when a Mexican walked up to me and said it, I didn't like it no more.
You've been back to LA in a while?
No, I left LA because of it. I didn't want to go to prison because it was too many people using the N word that wasn't black, and I couldn't kill them all. So I knew I better leave before, you know.
Well, Mexicans and
Dang. So he said somebody came up to him and probably was just. Well, yeah, I mean, it's disrespectful. It's not your culture to be saying that, and we don't do that in nobody else's culture. So I'm with people on that, on having a boundaries on words that people can use. Because I mean, just because you come to America, that don't mean you can use the word. But the real reason why they use it is because they hear it in the songs and so much that they want to emulate. So it's like they want to talk like everybody else.
East LA don't typically say that.
A real Mexican don't say it. You got the, like, I don't know, whatever, like.
You're right. A real Mexican, they ain't gonna say it. They got their own culture, their own thing they use. It's just like in my neighborhood, we got a certain words we use that's distinct for our neighborhood that we use. So it's like you're not trying to talk like a whole nother neighborhood, You're trying to really, everybody do their own thing, have their own culture. So
people hate us, but they imitate us. I'm gonna say that again. People hate us, but they imitate us. You know what I'm saying? My dad said black people invented low riding. He said it was like in the 50s. And he said black people used to wear zoot suits. He said black people, the black jazz musicians, used to wear zoot suits. And he said that, Mexicans that play the oldies, Motown, they play them now. They play them, like if I dig up Smokey Robinson, it won't be a picture of Smokey Robinson on YouTube. It'll be like 5 cholos standing there. And I'm trying to, when I pull up a Smokey Robinson video, that's how much they didn't embraced and intercepted Motown and all of the classic soul oldies that black Americans made. You know what I'm saying? People hate us, but they imitate us. You know what I'm saying? So, and then the black people that give other races the green light to disrespect us, California,
dang, the way you talk about Cali.
I love my hometown, but it's a lot of stuff there, that I don't like. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go back, but I got to live out in the desert. I need a whole lot of space, and I got to drive around to my love. I just can't just be out with random people drinking and just saying whatever and, whatever.
But you feel like the popularity of the music is the driving force behind the appropriation of black forms.
It's crazy because in the South, it's not that, the West Coast is probably where more aggressive we hear them being. I don't even hear them being like that in Texas. It's like only in New York we do hear them saying the N-word a lot. But check out this guy who explaining exactly how he feels about how real Mexicans feel about Mexicans that constantly say the N-word and want to rap and want to do all this stuff in our culture. Check this out.
It's 100% correct. See, Mexicans, when we grew up, we adored our own culture. We loved our tradition. We loved our culture. But sometime after Tupac, sometime after DMX, sometime when Young Thug and all that came around, black rap culture had a real big influence on the young Mexican kids coming up. They had an influence on us, but we didn't allow it to take over us, right? We didn't try to be that. If some of the black homies were like, hey, what's up, nigga this? I'll say the word nigga that, whatever, right? We didn't adopt that word. My generation didn't adopt it. When we were younger, if somebody used that word, whether it was the A on the end or it was the ER on the end, and you weren't black, it called for an automatic ass whooping. You would see somebody getting socked the fuck up, right?
That's the difference. They're not doing that no more in where y'all at. Because it should have still, I mean, not even that they're not doing it anymore, because I mean, the times has changed. But I just think it's an era now that where people feel like it's a word, I'm going to use it, whatever. But people still know, you use that word in the wrong way. You better be ready.
And then they wouldn't do it anymore. But see, the thing is, when you ask some of these younger Mexican folks, the younger Mexican dudes that are constantly with the nun, every other word is the N word. That's ridiculous, bro. Why you always saying the N word, bro? Oh, I grew up with the black homies. I grew up around the black homies. And then you find out they just went to school with them. If they were ever around black folks, they just went to school with them. Like they never hung out with them. They never went to their house to play video games or for a cookout. They don't know their mom. They don't know their dad. They don't know their brothers or sisters. They just know them from school or maybe playing sports with them. That's not growing up with the black folks. Because if you did grow up with the black folks, then you would understand one thing. Most black folks won't use the N word unless they're angry. Unless you've pissed them off or they're having a good time, but it ain't every other word. N. Yeah, my nit, yeah, nit, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Nit? Nah, yeah, nit. You know what? It ain't like that. And that's how you know that when you ask a lot of these Mexican fools and white fools, and you tell them, hey, why are you using that word so much? And they're like, oh, well, I grew up around the black homies, blah, blah, blah. And they like,
that's so weird. Can you imagine somebody, let's say we black and we grew up around a lot of Spanish and we, use their slang words that they use. It's like, that just seems weird to me. Like you have your own culture, so why wouldn't you just, they want to participate in our culture, but still be racist. It's crazy that, they saying in the prison they be going at it, but you still want to participate in someone's culture and you want to say how much you don't like them. It's a weird. That's a weird kind of relationship to have with a group, with a group of people.
Whatever. You can tell that they really haven't. They just want to be them. You see, they want to be them. No matter how you slice it, no matter how you try to hammer it out, they want to be Young Thug, right? They want to be all these young black rappers that they saw on TV with the tight pants, the weird colored hair, the grills in their mouth, the stupid sunglasses, the dumbass Gucci belts. The black homies look at them and like, damn, you guys want to be us so bad.
I agree. That's what I always think when I see like that Texas rapper who Mexican. I mean, not even that you want to be us so bad. It's just like the culture is being diluted. It's like, you once wanted to hear this culture and the people from this culture, but to not be from this culture and want to get into it and think that the people of the culture want to hear it is just crazy to me. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. Do you think it needs to be, they need to start putting their foot down over there on the West Coast with this N word, or do you think, everybody need to get up out of California, man, and come back to the South, man? Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Y'all know how we do. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace and love.
A community must have three things to have a community in it. You must have a wholly independent economic structure that can provide goods, service, products, and things for your own people, and jobs and tax bases for your own people. You should at least control four basic things. You should be trying to control water, food, medicine, and energy to be able to survive and compete.
Here we got Mr. Pollock. He had a cornfield. He took advantage of a free water test from us, and this is what we found in this water. We found sulfur, we found hardness, and we solved these problems with an easy fix of 2 tanks. So get your free water test today. Stay blessed. Click the link below.